We are friends, digging each other, taking time to talk it over.
Klapsky, Dapsky.
Someone's
been fucking with the soundboard.
Oh, it might have been DeWalt.
There was a
for
comment.
the concert. He was looking at things and
fucking with it.
I think he was going, "Wow, you
On
need all
the-
this?" Like one of those.
Don't
so
do
he-
that. Of
I
all
know.
the things. It's like, don't do this.
There was a comment on the YouTube about the sound.
Oh God. Oh wait, YouTube's being critical.
They weren't shitty.
That hurts more.
Yeah,
If
it
they're
does,
actually right.
I don't know. Talk to Dave.
Brent, this bit is wordy. That would hurt more than you fucking suck, you hack. That doesn't do anything to me. But if you're like, take your time between this and this, then I'm like, I felt it too, and you were right. Do you ever get that? You ever get an insult that's like, that just is so true, though, that you kind of have to think about it on the ride home?
For sure.
Yeah. Oh God.
Where it's like, oh,
That didn't hurt.
yeah.
You're driving.
Yeah. It's like,
I did my best.
I got to be
but
honest.
I guess my best wasn't good enough.
So good.
Thank you.
Like somebody said to me at the Comedy Store, and wasn't wrong because I felt it in my head. He goes, "Man, I think you're hilarious, but you were looking to the right way too much, and you weren't paying attention to this. Big fan," and left. And I was like, I was doing that, wasn't I? I started thinking about my act, and I'm realizing I was over here and not like presenting myself. You know, sometimes when I'm insecure, you remember this. I used to do all my punchlines with my back turned.
Yep.
Because I was so scared of them.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, if I'm embarrassed or insecure, I was doing this. And it wasn't until the end where I was like, who's next? And I realized, I don't think I've looked at this side.
Wow.
Were you going like this the whole time?
Yeah, yeah.
Dancing?
Well,
Yeah.
I was talking about that time I was fucking hanging. I couldn't think of
Nice,
anything
nice.
like this.
So, I did a show last night. Today, by the way, we're recording this August 3rd.
We're recording this in fucking. This is March.
We're in the past.
We're like
in the past.
six
We're in the
months
past.
backlogged.
When a
August
Christopher Nolan
3rd, and
movie.
today, as of today, it's my 20th wedding anniversary. Thank you.
Love.
I love, dude.
Love's the best.
Love's
man.
lovely.
Love.
Lovely.
Love.
So poetic.
So I did a show last night, and I brought Elaine, and I did this whole thing about I brought her on. She came up on stage with me, and this and that, and we're celebrating.
Crushing way harder than you.
Yeah, crushing so
You're
hard.
like, honey,
Hey,
don't be so
babe,
funny.
babe, take it
So
down a notch.
light.
Take it down a notch. Go sit down. And it's this whole thing with just celebrating that, and then I start. I'm doing a lot of crowd work, and there's these two dudes in the audience, and I'm like, "What are you guys doing?" Again, he gets one guy's like yelling. "Moo." I go, "You seem happy," and the other guy starts going like almost like, "Don't ask him."
Wow,
I
really?
was like, "What's going on? You guys celebrating something?" He goes, "I just got a divorce."
Ooh. Timing, huh?
Right? And I'm like, damn, I just rubbed it in his face.
Oh, no.
And I go, well, you guys, how long were you married? He goes, 17 years.
Oh,
So he
real
wanted to
shit.
laugh.
And
then
I was
he has to
like,
see love in front of his face.
Oh, God. Anyways, guys, I was like, but yeah, they were good. They were good sports,
Yeah.
but I felt really bad. I'm celebrating this. But
That's
you
so
got people to understand it hasn't all been, love and rainbows this whole 20 years. Like, as a matter of fact, I posted on my Instagram today wishing us and her a happy anniversary, and I said 20th anniversary, and I said I promise the next 20 will be easier.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And it's true. The first 20 was
Oh, dude.
for her especially was I mean,
Yeah.
she was married to a demon.
Well, ask my dad. 50 years they just
Yeah.
celebrated. And he always says, now they're like in this great space. But
Yeah.
there were so many fucking
Because you
problems.
mature.
Yeah.
The thing is, Elaine and I, when we got together, we're not even the same people that we were. Mm-hmm. We were kids.
Literally.
Literally children. We were 4 and 7.
I love you.
Marry me. What up, girl?
A
Doing
bottle.
the same shit.
Yeah.
Woo, 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 woo,
But baby
woo.
voice.
Yeah.
Woo, woo, take that
Of
boy.
course. Of course.
Baby singing and crushing it. That's right.
By the way,
That's really
not
great.
to take it down a notch, but rainbows by definition are depressing. Let me explain.
Hey,
because
man,
the
are
way,
you anti-gay pride, bro?
oh, great. You had to bring it there.
Boom.
No,
Yeah.
my brother's gay.
Really?
No.
Guys, I don't need to be attacked. All I'm saying is to make a rainbow, it takes the most bipolar weather.
Yes.
to make it happen. So it's annoying rain and sun. Like rainbows, by definition, ruin a Little League game. They ruin a soccer game with kids.
A
But then you
neighborhood,
get-
depending on where you live.
Yeah. It's by definition. I know there's something in there, but I was just thinking, insert it. But there's something funny there.
Insert it. Welcome back to the Lion's Den podcast.
Yeah.
Please remember to rate and review at Apple Podcasts, iHeart, Spotify, or whatever it is that you listen. Leave us a 5-star rating and a review, and we will enjoy that. Just like Brent enjoys women.
Nice.
Was that the thing you said?
Yeah, enjoy a woman.
Enjoy a woman, right?
My God.
Really funny.
If you want to look at our gorgeous faces, go to YouTube. That's The Lion's Den with Brent Morin and Jason Collings. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell.
Bing.
Bing, baby.
Bing, ding, dong, dong, dong.
No,
Bing,
no,
ding,
wait,
dong,
wait.
dong, dong. The church bell.
Oh.
And
oh.
What'd you think I was saying?
I don't know.
Big dong? Oh, you
No,
thought I
no.
was saying big dong.
No. I thought it was kind of an Asian racist thing you just did right
Oh,
there.
I didn't do a gong.
No, I thought dun 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 dun. That's what I
No,
thought you were
Guys,
doing.
I am out of here. Not going down with you guys. No, sir. Lion's Den with who? I don't
Hit
even know.
that notification bell so you know when a new episode's coming. And for everything Lion's Den, go to thelionsdenpod.com and make sure you email us at podthelionsden@gmail with all your stories. With all your stories, questions, anecdotes.
Anecdotes.
Anecdotes. You ever get a word that
Anecdotes.
you know it, but then it's not coming out of your mouth?
Always.
With all your tentaclicdotes. Whatever.
Got me a
Stories,
stroke.
anecdotes, ask us for advice so we can give you bad advice. All that. And for everything members only, we got the Lion's Den Pride. That is patreon.com/the Lion's Den. That's patreon.com/Lion's Den, right?
Yeah. You can see all of our penises on there.
Boom. All the penises.
Really? Yeah.
Yep. If you,
You don't need. Oh, I'll tell you later.
for Brent's zoom in.
I got a funny story about that.
For Brent, you got to go.
No, never mind. I'm not doing that. I already got a hook penis clock because I said something about my penis. My penis is normal.
It tells time. Like,
You guys were you guys are getting ready to go on the road.
yeah, dude. We're a couple of road dogs over here.
What are you doing?
Jealous.
What are you doing in Chicago?
I'm opening for Michael Blaustein
Oh,
in
I love
Chicago.
Steen or Stein?
Stein.
Got it.
Stein. And
Love that kid.
yeah, be fun.
I love
I've been. That's also Chicago. It's like my second home.
Yeah.
Or more like my third home. Too many homes. And
I was an army brat.
You're such a nomad.
It'd be cool to go. Cool to go back. I haven't been back in maybe 5-6 years. I have some
Really?
college friends I'm going to see.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a long
I
time.
thought you were just recently back
Me
in
too.
Chi.
I always feel like
Oh,
he's
weird.
always there.
No, because I think sometimes you guys maybe think if I say like home, I mean like because some people think I'm from
got
Chicago
it.
and shit.
But you're going up to horrendous or Orenda.
Yeah, Warrenda.
Horrendous.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I'm excited. I haven't been back in a minute. So yeah, flying Spirit. You know,
Ugh.
flight same day of. So
Can't
fingers
can't
crossed
recline.
on that.
Can't recline.
Can't recline. Can't really.
Can't recline. Can't be comfortable.
Can't drink any
enjoy
water.
it.
No water.
You can.
Just pay up.
You got to pay up.
Yep.
Got to pay a lot of money for that water, and it's in a little cup with ice.
It is perfect
this is the
temperature out
best
there. I was
$6.
just there. It's perfect temp.
Oh yeah, you were just there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
great there.
Yeah, summer in Chicago is the fucking best.
It's incredible.
Summer or spring? I like spring.
Both are good.
Spring.
Just
Spring's
not
good.
6 months.
Right.
Of-
Last
you
time-
know, not November to fucking
Yeah.
May isn't great.
Last time I was in Chicago was in spring, and it was amazing. And you're going to Fat Atlanta. That's
Going to Hot Atlanta, baby. Fat Atlanta.
And Solo Dolo. You're on your Dolo.
Yeah, hitting the old Atlanta punchline.
Great hotel.
Again.
I remember the hotel. Great hotel.
Are you being sarcastic?
No, not
It
at all.
is?
Actually, it's like one of my favorites
Oh.
that we stayed in.
Oh. Yes, it's
Relax.
great. no. I was
So
just,
insecure.
Well, no, I'm trying to think like, what hotel were we in?
That's fair.
You know,
That's
there's so
fair.
many cities.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
I'm
You're
trying to
right.
remind
You're
myself.
right.
I'm like, when was it a good one? I always have a great time there, though. It's kind of turned into a lot of people that were here moved there. That I worked with at
like a
Conan.
Nashville.
Yeah.
Oh,
A
for
lot-
in the industry.
yeah, the crew side of things. Like all my friends that are crew guys or cue card guys or
Is that where God dang it, what's his name that has all those movies? Black guy, Oprah loves him. What's his name?
Oh,
Tyler Perry.
yeah.
Is that where his studios
his
are?
studio is. Yeah. So there's a lot of work out there. So it turns, you just never know. I think the last time I was with you, we didn't know if The Rock was going to, no, Gerard Butler. We didn't know if Gerard Butler was going to come.
No,
Wasn't
that
I
was you
with
and me.
That was us.
But no, we
Yeah.
we were there. I was with you last time. I think like The Rock was. Someone was in town shooting something.
because
There
they're
was people
always shooting
there.
something.
Yeah.
Of course they don't come, but you realize they're just using their name to get tickets.
Yeah.
I remember, and when I went there with Michael, actually, after I was there with you. It was funny them seeing me. They're like, "Fuck you doing back here?" I'm like, "I don't know." Adam Devine was there at the diner.
Oh,
he
really?
Was he was shooting something. Didn't
Yeah.
go up to him because, like, motherfucker, that guy gets probably the worst fans. All he goes, "Fucking workaholics, man."
Well, you
like
wouldn't go
all
up like
day.
that, though.
No, but it's like I didn't want to be another fucking guy because it was like,
Yeah.
I could see his girl just like,
What was Delia's name on that episode?
Topher.
Topher. That's what dude, for years, people would run up to Chris. Topher.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
And at first, but dude, then it started becoming like, Topher. No smile. Chris would go, "It's Chris."
Yeah, it got really uncomfortable. Nah, man, I'm Chris D'Elia.
It got actually really uncomfortable.
Yeah, it made it so. God damn you.
He knows I love him.
No, yeah, I always have a good time there.
Well, I'm leaving the country next week. When this comes out, I'll be out of the country, kind of. Technically.
No, it's not.
not at all actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be out of
Really-
the country. I'll
really-
be off continent.
Be like Superman running from his powers out there.
I'm going to be in Anchorage, Alaska. That's a whole different world up there, huh? Different country out there. What are they speaking? Are they speaking Alaskan?
I don't know.
It's America, isn't it? That's where Sarah Palin's from.
Oh,
So cool.
yeah.
Oh, God, I forgot about her, huh? Talk about a person I never think about ever.
There's a YouTube
We're in a
comment.
relationship. I definitely don't think about her ever. Not even
Her daughter's
once.
kind of hot.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Let me explain.
Well, so is Sarah Palin.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying
Yeah.
Sarah Palin is. I have a story about Sarah Palin. So I'm working at the Tonight Show with Conan for
Hold
a
on.
brief time.
Let me get my lotion.
It was the weirdest thing. So my job was just to, hello, Mrs. Palin, over here. And it's when I think she was running with McCain or something, right? And so.
Which was his biggest mistake.
Yeah. And there's a lot of Secret Service and everything. So she shows up with her whole family. And very beautiful person. I went, wow, damn. And then William Shatner's on the show too. And they're doing a bit on the show. And so my job was to take them to an area behind stage, and then they walk out for the bit. And then I'm supposed to walk them behind the curtain while the show's still going on. So there's this space that's basically this big. For anybody that's just listening, the size of my penis. So it's this big. And the whole thing with Secret Service.
A space this big.
Okay, man.
God, I love this.
and doing shit on his phone, burning you.
But I know it sucks when you have two things going on. You still fuck me up. Anyway, I get stuck because I work for the stage managers and they have to work on something else because it's a lot of moving pieces. So they go, Brent, walk them back to the dressing room, and the only way is through this space that's pitch black. So I have to use my phone light.
Oh, yeah.
And now Secret Service isn't here either. So it's just me with Sarah Palin and William Shatner. And I said, okay, hands on shoulders. Hands on
No.
shoulders. So, because he's old as shit. She is running for office. I don't know what's going to happen. So I had them hand on shoulder. And I
This
had
was your idea to do this?
Well, because they left me alone with them, and I have to get them back to the other side of the
I
stage.
love hand on shoulders.
So I just said hands on shoulders because there's a lot of like poles and weird curtains and shit
Yeah.
back there. It's all set dressing.
Easy to fall.
Easy, and I'm not killing Shatner, and I'm not going to prison for Palin. So
Yeah, right.
I'm like, hold on shoulders. Here we go. Hands on shoulders. Hands on shoulders. I'm doing this with the flashlight, but then also having to do this so they don't trip. And I'm thinking, oh my God, this is the weirdest day. I have Sarah Palin who's running for
Was she
office.
touching your shoulder?
Yeah, she was on my shoulders. And
Boner City, dude.
and then Shatner's
And
on
he's
her
the mayor.
shoulders. So I'm not kidding. I have a conga line going with
Wow.
William Shatner and Sarah Palin. And then
Wow.
I tried to make a joke because it's a far walk. This was a huge studio. And I go, so what'd you guys do on a Wednesday? Like, I thought that was funny. Nothing. And Shatner's old and mad. And he's like, nah, fucking feet in the wires. And I go, no, I got you. I don't have a flashlight. And I was thinking, like, man, Secret Service is really dropping the ball because
Right.
the barn doors are open over here.
Yeah.
Elephant doors, as they call them.
Elephant
Huge.
doors.
I could just, if I wanted to, just take both of them.
pick Palin up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and just
bye-bye.
run away. I go, you guys have totally, you don't like her because you're not even here.
Yeah, you're
How
really
was she with
protecting
you?
her.
She was sweet. They were always sweet.
Did you get any vibe or anything?
No. Her husband has that locked down, or Secret Service apparently doesn't.
I just remember seeing that.
It's just a
I just
weird
remember
dream
there was
that
a
Really weird.
there was a viral picture of her out with she's wearing an American flag bikini, holding like a rifle or something.
Oh my God, that was definitely a PR shot because she was very like how Tina Fey plays her. That's how she is in real life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, very sweet, very just. Oh, I'm a mother, and I don't know what's happening out here. You know, like I'm running for office. She's very, very sweet. Like the Tina Fey impression was really spot on.
Now, how would you feel about her being second in command of our country?
I don't watch the news. I'll be the one actor that admits that.
No. in what you saw of her and how she acts.
Oh, I mean, the fact that you're trusting me.
I'll take Shatner over her. That'd be great. That'd be fun. That's
At least Shatner had a question, like, "Are you kidding?" You know, and I go, "They left us in this little box room, and I have to get you back over there because I'm getting yelled at in my ear. Where are they? The bit's over. They should be here." And I'm like, "Well, why'd you walk them this way? You should have been over there." So it was just all messed up,
Take
and
it
the
to a
show's
haunted
going
house.
live. So if we fell, then we'd fall through the curtain, and then Shatner's hip
God.
would break. Obviously,
a high stakes walk.
it was terrifying.
Bro, you were very close quarters with these people,
Oh yeah,
and in
I
a
met
very
McCain. I met
dicey situation. Man,
met
that could have
George
gone wrong
Bush.
on so many
Yeah,
different levels.
I know.
The fact that you saw the elephant doors open, and the fact that you're even thinking that is a problem. By the way,
I just was thinking this is so irresponsible of anybody in charge of anything.
to
that-
leave them with me.
with me, who loses his keys every 5 minutes, and also
And his
is
ID.
in his 20s. That I found my fucking ID in my duvet cover, in pants that I didn't know were in there. So, and now I'm walking
right.
possibly second in command,
Right.
And an aging Shatner with a beautiful wig, like.
Nice.
And he's got that red grandpa face, so you just think he's on the way out. You know, can't believe he's still kicking.
I like his new. There's like a new-ish show that he has called The Unexplained, and he's so funny on it.
Oh, he is.
He's bro. That dude's 90.
Dude, he's just
Yeah.
like, is it the phenomenon? Or is it the phenomenon?
So yeah, that was my Sarah Palin story.
That's pretty great. That's really funny.
You teased a story on, was it Patreon?
On Patreon, yeah.
About you almost got in a fight?
Yeah.
Where? When was this?
So it was
and
in
where?
Austin. I was in Austin. So 2 weekends ago.
I just want to know, in your mind, in Will Burkart's mind, what is almost getting in a fight?
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna be like, you little pussy. But,
Oh.
but for me, it's like, you know me. I'm like the least confrontational. Fucking
Will
guy.
knows the art of fighting without fighting.
Yeah.
Basically, he'll say some really shitty stuff, doesn't even know he's being shitty.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
And then go, no.
And if I just realized also, if my mom happens to be watching this part, everything's fine.
Look at him. He looks good.
Nothing
Yeah, he does.
really. Everything was fine.
Yeah.
So we got, this is, I think on the Friday night, we got back from the shows, got back to the hotel. I was with, Kaylee was with me. It was me, Kaylee, and Michael. And we were waiting for the elevator, and these two dudes kind of come up behind us. And you know when someone stands behind you and they're way too close?
I hate that.
And you're like, you don't need to be, unless we're in a hallway with Sarah Palin, we don't need to be that
Right.
fucking close,
Yeah,
right?
Or an elevator.
Yeah, it's like you don't need to.
And they still weren't that close to me with their hands on shoulders.
Exactly.
So yeah,
It felt like it was
Wasn't
like,
in my
It was
space.
just right here, and I was kind of like,
the
but
fuck.
it was kind of like, what the fuck? But I didn't have enough time really to be like, I'm gonna move away. Kaylee won't, like, I think she moved away and like went to a sanitizer just to like get away. It was just kind of weird.
Were you okay?
In the hotel lobby waiting for the elevator.
Okay.
And so we get in the elevator, and it's me, Michael, and these two dudes, and these two like kind of like, I think they look like they've been kind of boozing a little bit. One of them had sunglasses on, just kind of like a little
shady.
just their attitude, just the vibe was a little, but I didn't really say anything. Elevator door open, so we're on the 7th floor, Michael's on the 9th floor. The elevator dings on our floor. We start to go, and one of the guys to Kaylee goes like, "Dang, you're beautiful."
Compliment.
So we start to walk out.
Will goes, "Fuck you, dude. No, she's not." Wait, sorry, man.
Fuck some bullshit.
Wait. Two fights now. Everyone's beating me up.
bitch. Fucking. Oh shit! Fuck you! Fuck everything! Oh no!
And then the doors. Alone. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
So he says that, and then I didn't clock it right away. I had been drinking a little bit too. Didn't clock it right away, and Kaylee clocked it real quick and was like, "Oh, you hear that, babe? He called you beautiful." To me. Make a joke out of it real quick. She was like, "Oh, they called you beautiful? That's hilarious." Quick to like diffuse the moment.
Well, try.
I'd say
tried to
But
right.
two drunk men like, "Fuck you, fuck you."
Right.
Yeah.
And so And then the second later, I realized like that dude like did like the most disrespectful thing you can pretty much. The only thing more disrespectful if he fucking slapped her ass. Like
he just said she was beautiful, but the way he said,
he was like, "What's up, beautiful?"
damn girl,
like right
Did
in
he
front
do
of
the boy
me.
band. Did he do the boy band lip
No,
thing?
no. It may as well have been that, but it was. I
Trying
mean,
to
it was
dominate.
like standing
Did
right
he do this?
there. May as well have been.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It was like that.
Yeah, I even feel myself getting like worked up thinking
Okay.
about it.
Oh, sorry. So
Just
how-
because
we're not that-
it was fucking right.
Right.
It was like basically being like,
I don't exist.
we're gonna fight now.
Yeah.
That's his attitude. Because it's like, what do you think I'm?
What a-
okay, sorry.
what
So
a cock.
so he says that we leave, and then I like she makes a joke, and I turn back and realize what happened, and I'm like, what the fuck what did you just say? And then two things happen. Number one, the elevator doors start to close. Michael's still with them. Elevator door starts to close.
Oh, Michael, no.
so like three things happen. So I turn back and go, what the fuck did you just say?
I like that he was waiting till the doors closed to be tough.
Right, so not on purpose. It was like, because it was such a like, I didn't even think. It was just like,
okay.
I kind of was like, what the fuck was that? And two things happened. The elevator doors start to close. One of the guys vape pops out of his pocket and lands on the ground. And for some reason, I took it, and there was a little trash can. I fucking just threw it right in the trash can.
I love that.
And it was right, and it was like the second the doors closed, I threw it in. So I don't think they even saw
And
it.
Blaustein's in the elevator
Yep.
with him.
Oh my God! What a
That's
setup.
the funniest part. He's probably between them going, no.
I would just be like, "Fuck that guy," right, guys?
Oh, man.
right, guys?
Please
hate
tell
him
me you
too.
checked on him.
So okay, so that happened. So it was like, I don't think they either. I think it was like I yelled at them and threw the vape in the trash like right when the doors closed. So I don't
Yeah.
even think they even heard me go, "What the fuck was that?" or
Yeah.
something. I don't know what
Reality,
I said,
you
but
went, what the fuck was that?
I was pissed. No, I was pissed. I was like,
He can
legit.
do. He can be vocal. I've heard him do it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
almost got into a fight together.
Yeah. So I've seen him do it.
It's just, I mean, it was like already a little boozed up,
Yeah.
and like the most disrespectful thing you
Yeah,
can do
man.
is like crazy, right?
Yeah.
So, anyways, and we like go back and obviously we called like Michael like right away and be like, "Yo, you good?"
I want to know how that ride went.
And he
that
said,
2 floors more,
Move
right?
your
7, 8,
phone
9?
because it's fucking with the sound.
Sorry.
Yeah, now you're good. It's just like
I
So
didn't know it was ringing.
and so we call him and he's like, "Yeah, I'm fine." They were just all they said. They were basically just like, "Oh, my vape. I lost my vape. What floor were they on?" And
Blaustein said, 7, room, something.
good thing he was like, "I don't know." He's like, "I don't know." So that was in a nut. Well, there's actually a few more parts of it. So that happened. I was like fired up. I was.
Did you want to go
fucking-
find him?
Yeah.
Nice.
yeah.
Not like find him.
What
but
are you
I
going
was-
to do?
I was-
Because you don't fight, and
I
you've
don't
never
fight.
fought.
I've never been in a fight. What am I going to do? Take these dudes on?
Do this.
Yeah, exactly. I was like pretty fucking fired up though, just because I think at one point I was like, I think I like opened the door of our hotel and was like, "Fucking pussies," and then fucking like closed the door or some shit, like as if
Yeah,
they're
you
All
gotta
I'm
get it out.
doing-
yeah, exactly.
have
It
to
was
get it
just
out.
like I needed to get something out.
I'm just picturing Kaylee like snickering just like this.
She, you know what? She actually was kind of starting to get nervous because she was like, "Don't be. You're making me scared now."
Oh, okay.
I mean, you know me. I'm also not Mr. Johnny Rage, so I'm
No,
not gonna
yeah,
do
so
anything.
that
but,
one was like,
I was
that's
definitely like, and I remember I was like, "What was that?" And I closed the door and was like,
out the people.
out the peephole to like look and see are they there? Are they coming? Because like realistically, I'm not gonna. What am I gonna do?
Were they
you know.
big guys? Big?
I mean, they looked like shady.
Tall.
Kaylee was, so it turned out Kaylee, when they came up on us originally, the reason she moved is she was like, I thought these motherfuckers were gonna like stab us or something because they were too close.
Racist.
Oh.
Nah, it was just kind of a weird thing that they did. I feel like even you, because you've been like around some shady folks in your life, I feel like even you would have been like, these motherfuckers are like,
Well, you know me. I would have been like, yo, why you got to stand so close?
sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
That's
you
kinda
know
where I
you
go.
can kick the shit out
Yeah.
of them though, and I don't have those.
I go.
skills.
I love that
are we
you-
are we related? What are we
I
doing
don't
next week?
have any of us ever been together where we almost got in a fight.
Not all three of us. No.
No, I've been
Because
with you subduing a situation.
Yeah.
And then I've been with him where somebody came up on me and I was, he started it, but I instigated it, and then I just diffused it, and then he leaving was defending. That's
Yeah.
so, but no, like real.
Honestly, man, I got a question. Was Kaylee asking for it?
This is an honest Barbara Walters.
What if I
type
just started
question.
going, what was she wearing?
right.
Well, that's the problem when you dating a beautiful woman, though.
Yeah, I've
Not a-
never.
if you
not
you
a
look at it
problem.
as a
It's
problem.
not a
There's a
problem.
way to go,
Yeah.
you know what?
It's gonna happen.
This is part of the, this is,
yeah.
yeah.
This is part of it.
But it's one thing if like, I mean, I see guys check her out all the time, but I mean, like to be like, it was just the guy basically was acting like I'm gonna fight you now, because then if he says, "What's up, beautiful?" Now I have to be like, "What'd you say?" And then he gets to go, "Oh, fuck you." Now
how was he acting like he wanted to fight you?
Because it's like if you say that, you know what's gonna come next.
It's disrespectful. You're not gonna
like. I'm supposed to be like one of
It's
two things. Number one, to be like, oh, like ignore it, or number two, be like, what did you say?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden now he gets to be like, what do you mean? What did I say? Fuck you. And
Did
now
he
we're
say
gonna
that?
fight. No, because I didn't have a chance. The door's closed.
Door's closed.
And I threw the vape in the trash.
Will's timing it perfectly. He goes, okay, doors close. Fuck you.
I know. I wish I think I caught him like right
Blvd
here.
like, no.
Yeah.
It's mine now. That's my friend. Oh no.
It was such a funny instinctual thing.
Yeah.
Like that was the only thing I could do.
Dude.
I was like, fuck this guy. Twink.
Yeah.
I love doing shit like that. Like
You know?
I did that I did the most dick alpha thing you could do to a guy that I had an issue with. We don't have an issue anymore. I'm not going to say who it is, but we were at a function. Brent was there.
Burt Kreischer.
No.
No,
And
nobody's
I'm
mad at Bert.
smoking a cigar. I'm smoking a cigar.
Oh,
I know
remember
this story.
Right? The guy comes pretty close to me, and I put my cigar ash out in his drink and walk away.
Yeah, he deserved it though, just from past things. This particular person, and it was the first time we ran into him, and it's more of a sticking up for your friend situation, which I felt the same energy, and you just laughed like, yeah,
The
right?
shit. The shit.
Yeah,
But
it
let me
was
say
so
this:
cool.
is that I think you have that type of. You have that confidence because you can fight someone if you need to. You can fight someone. Don't have that confidence.
But you're
I'll be
also-
fucking. That's my girlfriend.
Here's the thing,
Like, what
though.
the fuck am I gonna
that
do?
sucks is that you're also at an age where shit pops off.
Shit can pop off.
Yep.
Yeah, especially in Austin, bro. It's rowdy as fuck out there.
It's very rare these days that anybody steps to me, not because they think I'm tough. I'm wearing bifocals and I have gray hair and I'm obviously an older guy. Do you know what I mean? For
sure. Yeah, dude,
for sure.
That
I'm
one
starting to
time
get
it
that.
happened recently where I did get some aggression towards because I feel like they thought they were going for an easy target. But then I ended up not having to do anything because the other people around beat the shit out of them.
Yeah.
I didn't have to take my hands out of
We
my
really got
pockets.
him, huh?
Yeah.
We beat the shit out of them. That was us.
Will
for
and
sure.
Brent,
That was us.
fuck
We beat
that
them
dude
up.
up.
We beat
Rock
them up.
and roll, dog.
Rocking all the rolls.
No, you are at that age. He's right. Like
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel what you're feeling. Like there's always, if you're a good-looking guy and you're walking around and people are drinking, they go and they don't like their lives, so they're gonna take it out on you, especially with your girl.
Your height is in the single digits.
Yeah, you're single.
That made me so mad. I didn't even get mad. I just got quiet.
That hurt in a way. That hurt me, and I'm not in the
Single digits.
Thank God. But I've even noticed now the last trip to Schaumburg that I did going into Chicago, I don't feel that same energy anymore because I'm getting older, I think.
And then
Like,
there's ways to deal with
Yeah.
it. I mean, not
Yeah.
too long ago, a guy asked me to take it outside at the Hollywood Improv.
Oh yeah.
And I literally laughed and I thanked him. I go, dude, that's the funniest shit I've ever. We're in a movie right now.
Yeah.
That's so fucking funny. You just made me laugh so hard. Thank you so much.
Yep.
And a little tension happened, and then the guy ended up buying me a drink.
Yep.
I truly, like I say to my act now, but I made a business decision. And I said in my 20s, I got my ass kicked all the time. Like, that's what I say. I go, but I was looking at this 17-year-old, like 18, 17, water polo looking fucking kid, and it still gets me mad. But I totally in my head as an adult was like, you don't have the cardio. You can't fight this kid. You don't have cardio. He's going to tape it.
Yep.
You're going to be on the internet.
Yes. You don't want to be
Yeah.
online with in an arm bar by a 17-year-old
Yes,
kid.
yeah, eating grass, getting grass.
Apologizing
shoved in.
profusely.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What'd you say? Say it louder. Sorry. What'd you say? I'm sorry. Say it to her. I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry. Look coffee. Oh my God, I was passed out.
Worth it.
Oh my god, that's the best part about that's so fucking real, dude.
I know.
Another thing that were the advantages being older. This is another advantage of being an older guy is that when the whole take it outside thing happened at the Improv, and then he ended up buying me a drink. One of his buddies comes up to me, puts his arm around me, and goes, "Don't worry, bro, we would have had your back." One of his friends.
That's
Wow.
great.
Yeah,
That's
I love
you know,
that.
he's like,
Yeah.
"We're not gonna let him beat the old guy up."
Well, we were kind of like, Kaylee was even thinking like, man, if shit really popped off, I feel like we could have taken him. There's 3 of us.
I know Kaylee
Michael,
could.
I
Kaylee's
don't-
pretty fit.
Kaylee would
strong
fuck
as
him up.
fuck. I'll do all get their like knees, and then Michael's can have some
Yeah,
rage.
yeah.
He has some rage in him, so he can probably. Fuck. So if shit really popped, as long as she was like, I think it'd be fine unless they had like a weapon, unless they had like a knife, we could have taken them.
I'm picturing her on roller skates
Oh, just
with a bow
stomping
with
them
a
out.
bow staff. Just
Oh, dude, she could fuck them
Yeah.
up. Oh my
Doing
god.
that fucking Catwoman
You're-
shit.
that
Oh,
girl
Yeah,
is so
she could
goddamn
fuck.
strong.
Oh, I know.
She could do a 2-finger
My
handstand.
penis is just bruised. No.
He shows he shows his midsection. I know, huge bruise. And we're like, turn the cameras off. Listen, you're being abused, man.
Oh no, you.
No, but
I
she's-
think the one that had your back the most in that whole situation would be Kaylee.
Oh yeah, she would fuck someone up.
Lousy would have ran, 100%.
Yeah, 'cause he had to- yeah,
You would have
fit,
ran
though.
after him to make sure he's okay.
funny. Yeah.
And then Kaylee would just be beating the shit out of the 2 guys.
I know she's strong and sensy. That's what she
Nice.
is.
I love it.
But and then the last part of the thing is that we're staying in the same hotel, and I fucking saw them the next day.
Oh, you
And I
did.
murdered them. No,
No.
I
Ran the other
I-
direction so fast.
Yeah, no. Is there breakfast? Is there breakfast still?
Like,
Did I miss it? Did
Yeah,
I miss the
yeah,
early
yeah.
breakfast?
Yeah, exactly. So no, it was leaving for the next show for the shows on Saturday, and I saw them. We had we walked out the same time, and I think they like held the door for me.
oh,
Maybe
so
not-
they were
maybe
so
not.
wasted they didn't probably remember.
Probably, and-
that has
and-
happened to me so many
Or
times.
they felt
dude.
bad.
But who knows? Or who knows? But I remember like but normally this is like the vape in the trash part 2, like the sneaky shit that like is like not that cool. It was like they held the door open for me, and normally when someone does it, you go, "Oh, thanks, man," or like something like, and I just didn't say shit. I just fucking walk right through it.
Oh,
And it-
eyes down,
Yep.
no eye contact,
so-
arms stiff. No.
Yeah. Stop. I think it was
yeah,
so
you better.
I had a guy at a show. I've told this story before, I think, where a guy threw an ice cube at me from the back row.
Yeah,
while
he
I
had
was on
glasses,
stage.
right?
Hit me in the glasses. I was super pissed. I'm like, I'm gonna go fuck this dude up after the show because it was like, yo, that's crazy. I didn't have my glass. I go out and I've told the story, and when I went out, the guy apologized without me even saying anything. I'm like, oh, and then I realized every fucking dude in the show followed me out and were standing behind me like they were gonna fuck him up too.
Nice.
A week later, I had a show at the same spot. I go up to the door, and the bouncer is the guy.
What?
Is the bouncer of the club is the guy, and I'm like, whoa. And he's like, hey man, how you doing, buddy? I go, great. Do you remember me? He goes, I don't know what. He was completely confused.
wow.
Wow.
I said a couple weeks ago, and when I said that, you know how bouncers have a stool? He like plopped down on the stool. He's like, bro, I'm so fucking sorry, man. I haven't had a drink since that night. Like, it was like, he goes, I have no memory of that. And it was a trip how it was like this whole thing, and he had no memory of it.
Ugh.
wow.
It's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. What was funny though is explaining the story the next day to like, because we became buddies with the host, and I was talking to Michael about like our side of what actually happened. It was so funny recapping the story
I
and how
just
not
keep
how
picturing
not
him alone in the
tough
elevator with them.
I sound.
Right, right.
Because I'm like, man, I was so fucking pissed, dude. I took their vape and fucking threw it in the trash. He fucking held the door open for me. I didn't say thank you, dude. I was about to pop off, dog.
That's tough will, dude.
That's tough will.
Like I said though, I'm still picturing the ride 2 more levels up.
I know.
That's really
I'm
funny.
glad
to
they
throw
didn't hear
somebody-
me say some shit. Yeah.
To throw him into the mix
Let me
like
ask you
that.
this: in your moment of rage, when you were raging in the room and saying "fuck that," at all were you thinking, "I wonder if Mike's okay"?
She said that quick. She was like, we need to check on Michael. Call him.
And then you went,
And I said,
"Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, for sure.
he's alone with those
Yeah.
2 guys
Oh.
that I just disrespected really badly."
Yeah. Oh yeah, me disrespected them. What's up, beautiful?
Bro, they're complimenting, and guess what?
On their side.
Guess what? She's beautiful.
I know. It's not for them to say. To
You
my
know what
face
I would have done
front
in the
of me.
elevator? I would have went, "Yo, what's up, girl?
That's kind of. I like that though.
Mm-hmm.
That would
You
have been.
look real good."
Okay.
I'm doing Prince.
Okay.
Do me, baby. And Will's standing there, and I'm like, yo, as soon as you get to your floor, kick this little motherfucker out and come back up to 9.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest.
That would be different.
If I got in an elevator and a guy did exactly what you did, my girl's going with you because that
You're
guy's
telling her.
fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm not
yeah,
fighting
yeah.
that guy.
No way.
I'll see you tomorrow, babe.
Going to 9. You're going to 9. You're going to 9. I'm gonna watch The Office and just live.
Going to 9, dude.
What happened?
There
This
is a way
fucking
to
guy
do it.
saying beautiful, weird.
If he'd have said, hey, are you guys having a good evening? No disrespect, but you look amazing tonight.
Totally.
Yeah.
You're a lucky man.
So
Yes.
different.
But then
But
going,
he was trying to start some
damn,
shit.
girl,
He
you
was
look
trying
good.
to start
As if you're
some
not
shit.
her
Yeah,
girl.
exactly.
Her girl.
Exactly.
Her guy. Sorry.
Yeah. Who? Wait.
Freudian slip.
But also, I didn't realize like the last time I was in Austin, I was with you guys, and it was a goddamn snowstorm, and it was no degrees. It
so fucking
sucked.
hot,
We were just
dude.
slip sliding around on the ground. It was horrible.
Cold.
Yeah, I went there and it was 104 degrees at night. It was hot as fuck, dude.
God.
The streets, it was like kind of dicey. Like
Yeah.
6th Street, like we went
Oh,
to
yeah.
a gas station. It was like, I'm like, this isn't
been
like
there in those
a
times.
comfortable, fun place. I'm like, I feel like shit's about to pop off at any moment. Michael, we were walking around. He was like, I feel like my spidey senses are like sensing
Yep.
bad shit. We got to get the fuck back to the hotel.
You know what's like that? Bourbon Street in New Orleans.
It was like
Never
that, yeah.
been.
And you're like, some shit's about to pop.
It was not
off.
comfortable. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't really like it here. Like, I'm going back to the hotel. It was a little dicey.
Yeah.
Dude.
So, anyway, I did not realize it was like that.
So what you've learned is don't take your girl to these gigs.
Yeah, or hire security.
Imagine that.
Imagine you just. I mean, how much money did you make? Oh, I'm in the red. Pretty hard.
yeah, a lot.
Yeah,
I lost
yeah.
a lot of money.
lot.
Was
And the
what'd you fly,
protection's
first
not for
class?
her. The protection's for him.
Exactly.
Yeah, I couldn't pay, so they kind of took my car. What?
Mm.
They're big guys. Your security bullies you. You're just.
So yeah, that's the closest I've come to, But in hindsight, I'm like, the fuck was I doing? Like,
Even if you
can't
win, you lose.
imagine
By the
if
way.
I got into a fight, like what a mess.
Yeah.
I would have been so. I had my camera. Stop it.
Oh, and but also all the
My
cameras.
tripod.
Like,
Fuck am I? It's like just so stupid in hindsight.
You
Yeah.
open the opening in.
Yeah.
Tripod grabbing their face. No.
pulls it off somehow, like Equalizer. And just
Yeah.
strap.
Dude.
Ching. And then you put the camera up and you take a photo of them under the legs.
And then it gets 1 million views on TikTok.
yes.
Man.
Dude, Elaine had to deal with me firsthand with my grouchiness, the stuff that you have to deal with me at the airport, saying shit to people last night.
Oh no.
So we're at this gorgeous restaurant last night. If you don't live out here, there's a place out here. It's called Yamashiro. It's up in the hills above Magic Castle, and the view is huge. You get from Hollywood, downtown LA, all the way across into Century City. It's a gorgeous view.
Big
and then
place,
the
too.
restaurant itself it's very beautiful. A lot of photo ops. Just the entrance is beautiful. Standing on the stairs and get a picture, all this stuff. So people are doing that. Okay? Do that in a timely fashion. Because I wanted to take a picture of my wife on those stairs.
Borat.
My wife. This family hogged the goddamn stairs for so long getting these pictures. So I said, all right, let's go walk down this little trail. There's these cool little things that go around it. I go, let's just walk down there. We walk down, we take some pictures, we come back. This fucking family is still on the goddamn stairs blocking everybody else from getting pictures. So I finally was like, you fucking people are rude.
Nice.
They were an Asian family, so there might have been a language barrier because they didn't react to it. And then when they make eye contact, we go, oh, hey. And I'm like, I started doing this.
Yeah.
You guys got to wrap it up.
Yeah.
So then he takes one more picture of them and another So finally he's like, let's do another picture. And the wife goes, do another one. And I go, no. The other people started. I go, I think you got it. You got it. Yeah. And the guy goes, oh, okay, yeah. Wrap it up. You got the fucking picture.
Wow.
And then I thought Elaine was next to me the whole time. I look over, she's down the walk, acting like she's looking at a fountain. Just
Yeah. She's like, this is
But-
20 years of marriage.
Buddy, I was literally like, you got the picture, you got the shot.
Yeah.
You got the fucking shot. Move.
Yeah.
Oh, I was so mad. Just rude.
Yeah.
Just so rude. No spatial awareness, just
Yeah.
in your face.
No one knows. Yeah, no one knows what they're doing.
There is a balance to that, though, that's healthy.
And they were Asian, so I'm like, you have this already.
Okay.
Have what?
Well,
The
he's
Asian-
talking about the
the
architecture
restaurant,
of the
the
restaurant.
Oh God!
You have pagodas. I don't have one.
You don't have one in Long Beach?
I don't have a pagoda. Just take a picture of your house. Move so that Elaine and I can get a shot of Yamashiro. The trees were gorgeous and the lanterns were beautiful. And you guys are just eating it up like you've never seen it before when you live in a pagoda.
Okay. We don't know if they do, just for the listener. But I also want to bring up something that you did that almost made me throw up laughing.
Oh, yeah.
We were at the Laugh Factory, and we're upstairs at the Laugh Factory. They have this room where the comics go after the show
Yeah.
or during the show.
It's a VIP room upstairs.
but-
VIP stands for very important people.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, keep going.
But there's this very annoying girl that wasn't a part of any of the conversations.
By herself, by the way.
Just
Millennial
Oh wait, was
or
this
a
the other
Z.
night? Was I there?
yeah. When
Yes.
you were,
Oh, yeah,
when you
yeah.
drove me
She's
home.
like a Gen Zer
fuck was that?
who thought
But him doing-
this younger generation thinks that we give a fuck. We don't. We fucking don't care. Sorry. But talks to you like you need to know more about me, even though you didn't.
And she was drunk too.
But my favorite part of it though was is I'm having a conversation with you and Chris, and three of us haven't been together in so long. So we're talking about, and we have a buddy who's dealing with stuff with his kid. So we're talking to our buddy about his kid, and then
She keeps
just
inserting herself.
And then I go, oh, I'm going to go back to the valley. I said something, and then she's about 10, 15 feet away from
Yeah.
our booth. She's nowhere near us. And then she goes, see me, Valley? Are you in there? And I'm like, huh? She goes, Canoga, right? And I go, I don't know what this is. So then I'm trying to like move on.
Dalia just literally got up and walked away.
Yeah, walked away. I'm going to leave. Jay's sitting, moves to this other seat. She's now in front of me trying to talk. And Jason Collings, doing smooth bowly shit that only he could do, starts going. And Will's over here too. And all I see is Jason and her face. So
Yeah.
now I'm seeing this, but only
Yeah.
looking at Jason.
I'm beyond her looking at.
And then he just keeps going, shh.
You're like,
Yeah.
Shh. Gonna need you to.
yeah.
He kept
Yeah.
doing it. It was killing me. And then he would go, no one cares.
I think you were behind her. or Some
Yes,
shit,
it was
right,
right
yeah,
behind.
Yeah,
so
you
all
were
I'm
just-
seeing is Jason basically do the things I'm doing in my head.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
She
I don't
crossed
know
the
what
line,
she's talking
and
about.
here's the line she crossed. I love it when people are friendly. Be friendly, say hi, do your
Yeah.
thing, join the conversation, be part of the conversation.
Yeah, that's
But
fine.
we would be talking about, for example, if let's just say we're talking about we like to eat Wheaties, and then she'd come in and go, "My dog's 7."
Yeah,
you know what I
it's
mean?
like,
Like, who
okay.
fucking
Or
cares?
especially, it comes in all drunk. Man, dog, hey, she ate.
And
Yeah.
Hey, I'm here now.
Yeah.
But I
and it was
got
just
up.
and starts just talking about opening her phone and showing pictures of this thing that she sells, and I'm like,
It's like she's trying to dominate an energy that's not her energy, which is you have options. You go, cool, and you walk away and talk about it later.
I didn't tell you my
Or
first
you have
interaction
Jason,
with her.
But you gotta, you're going, shh. Gotta tell the people what I did. I got up.
Oh, he almost threw up
I got up laughing, going, okay, that's a good. I have to go.
because I'm going shh, over her
it's
shoulder at
kinda
him.
like
I leave the room. I just
He comes back, he goes, I almost threw up.
had to leave.
Here's how I first met her though, and I thought this was dope, and I'm like, oh, this is awesome. She's probably mid-20s, an attractive girl
Yeah,
until she started speaking.
and drinking.
But she's very attractive, and when I walked up, she was sitting in a booth with Fraser Smith, just the two of them, like they were like
Friends.
friends, and I'm
Oh.
like, go Fraser.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah,
baby.
and he's like, this is the penis, man.
fuck, made it way better. Damn it. Fuck, that was good.
This is the foreplay. Hey-o.
And here's my penis. That's great. All right.
But yeah, but then she decided she wanted to be friends with all of us.
But
and
did
I'm-
she
and it
know?
was fine. Do that.
Yeah.
Be fine. But be cool. Like, don't be
Yeah.
weird.
Don't
Don't
be
be
weird.
annoying. Don't be overbearing.
If you're going to be in that
Don't
section-
try to be funny. When you're hanging around with a bunch of comics and you're not a comic, don't try to be funny.
Yeah.
Just if you're funny, be funny. That's fine. It's the trying that makes me want to make you go shh.
Yeah.
And the thing is, if real comedians aren't sitting around with comics, like we
Like
bust
out-
balls and shit, but we're
Yeah.
not trying to run bits by each other.
We're basically just
That's
shitting
the
on
worst.
each other.
you know what
yeah.
I mean?
We're shitting on each other, but we're not like working out bits on
No,
each other.
and we're not going to try to. And if you tried that, we're going to call you out for it. It's
Hundies,
like, hey man,
percentskis.
do it up there.
Yeah.
So we're just hanging out.
Guys on the road, we're gonna come to your town. I'm gonna give you the heads up. You don't have to run bits on us. When we're hanging out in the green room, you don't have to try to be funny. Just hang with us. We'll like you much more that way.
Yeah, that is true.
Also, go.
Well, no, I was just going to say also, I just call it whatever you want with this business, but any female or guy that comes by themselves and gets their way into the comedy thing, like that isn't a comic or trying to be one, I just have there's a lot of red flags, you know? Like I'm on the road. I mean, some of our Lions Den fans saw a girl that we were in Philly and she gave me her number and stuff, but she was by herself. I'm like, I'm not going to hit you up. And she's very
But
attractive.
I
but I'm
like the way she did it though.
Yeah,
She
that's
didn't
true.
stick around. She didn't annoy you. She goes, "This is my phone number," and then
Cool.
Yeah.
bailed. And
But
would've
I
been-
already have too many My possum's up. I'm just kind of like, I can't.
Possums.
Yeah, possums are always a little
Oh, yeah.
worried.
Tail, their tail curled.
So I just always go, are you going to murder me or try to frame me for something that I didn't do? So I just try
That's
to stay
always a
away.
possibility,
Yeah,
yeah.
and that's when a drunk girl like that is up there. All of us are trying to get away from you, just so you know.
Yeah.
We
And-
don't want to be around you.
And to go off of that, and I think maybe Chris posted something about this, or had a video about this. So I may just be reiterating this point that I've always thought is that, like, at these clubs, like, there's been many times where I've been at the Improv or the Factory that there's just a random person in the green room just being there and crazy and drunk.
Yeah.
And it's like happens all the time. And
time.
you're around like Dalia, Jesselnick, fucking Burr,
Collings.
Brent,
Morin.
the
you know,
people
like
in front
all-
of you.
Yeah.
My God, he's leaving us.
But I'm saying, like, and then there's just this drunk girl who's like, "Hey, you're I know you,"
Yeah.
and it's like, how is this like okay? Like, you're with the biggest comedians in the country.
Thank you.
Like, how would you think? Like, why is there no security?
Right.
Yeah.
Multiple times I've had that happen. Which, like that night, the random girls up in the fucking VIP green room shit, just being there, and no one
Yeah.
stopped her. So it's an odd thing. The Improv too, I've seen that happen where people are like, "Who the
lot.
fuck is this person here?
Right.
Who's this drunk weirdo who's just?"
I can't wait till that
Because you
happens when
don't-
I'm in the room and we're like, hey, hold on, guys. Who are you?
Yeah.
Man, I one time saw a guy, just this fucking bumping into walls drunk guy, just walk up the stairs into the green room, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I hope he
Whoa.
fucking knows someone in there. I hope he's friends with someone because you
Yeah.
don't know. It's hard to
Yeah.
be like, who the fuck are you? And it's like me. I'm like, no, I'm hosting the show.
yeah.
But
it
it's
is,
just
it's weird.
But at least like I think it's just like have some
Dude,
little bit of security. Have just like
I-
someone looking at least. You, know what I'm
just
saying?
Reminded me of a story when I was
true.
doing security, when I was doing personal protection.
Yeah, for
The
basketball
whole
players.
thing when you were like, who are you?
Yeah.
I'm in this. I can't remember what player it was, but we have this VIP, and the guy goes, nobody comes in here. I'm like, got it. So I'm just kind of guarding the area.
Oh, wow.
This guy walks up, confident as shit. I was like, oh, sorry, man, you can't come in here. He's like, what's that? I go, yeah, you can't. I'm told that nobody can come in. He goes, oh, okay. And then he leaves.
Oh,
and
boy.
then somebody walks over. He goes, you know, you just denied the owner of the.
Nice. Nice. Not your fault though. Not
Hey,
your fault.
Did my job.
Not
And the
your
guy
fault.
was so cool about it. He's like, honestly, buddy, I'm glad you did that.
Nice.
And then I think it was
cool.
was it Spreewell?
or Weber?
One of those. And he's like, yo, he's doing his job.
He's doing his
Yeah.
job.
And what now? And he was like, now I'm happy.
And
Yeah.
and then they're like, but also he just stopped Patrick Ewing from coming in here, so
Yeah.
you'd think he would know
That-
who
that's
is.
the funniest part about
sir.
me
Sir.
back then. That's the funniest part of me back then doing that job because I knew nothing about basketball.
Yeah.
back
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
Which
I didn't know
probably-
who
yeah.
was who or what, you know.
Yeah, and they're all so tall.
Yeah.
It's like,
There
you
was a
should
ball. There
protect
was a
me.
basketball player. We were talking about it at Brad Garrett's last week. Harvey
Harvey Grant.
Grant was in the audience.
Oh no, Harvey Hill. No.
Harvey, one of the
Harvey Hill. Who
It's
are these
it's
people?
Grant Hill's brother.
Oh, got it. I'll look it up. I'll look
Is
up.
it? Are you sure?
Yeah, because we looked it up because I was wondering.
he
His
a-
name's Harvey
Thomas?
something.
Thomas Hill?
Anyways, Brad's doing a whole bit and he's going in on him and they're having a great time. And then the guy stands up and you're like, holy shit, he's 8 feet tall.
Oh yeah.
And then I had no idea who he was. We go out into the lounge area that they have now, and Renee Vaca was there and Jack Jr. and they were like, yo, that's
Yeah. Horace Grant.
and my buddy
Oh, okay.
and my
Grant.
buddy Ralph Porter was there and he was like, it's Harvey Grant.
Yeah, Harvey
And I'm
Grant.
like, oh shit! And then they came out, and he was nothing but nice to me. And he was like, man, you're so. I acted like I knew exactly who he was.
Yeah,
Smart
yeah,
move. Big
yeah.
fan, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Big
you're the
fan.
best, dude.
Love your shots, your
I
dunks.
I don't do sports. I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't do sports.
I watch sports, but I don't get into like the
Yeah, yeah.
especially the
You don't dork out like I do.
the shows where they're all talking about it the whole
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
time.
yeah.
The analytical
My
shit.
morning. That's
Like-
my CNN.
Yes, like that guy I did a show with at the Comedy Store recently, at Crack 'em Up Thursdays, who's up.
Oh, yeah.
I did a show with this guy, and everybody's like, "Yo, he's gonna do stand up." I'm like,
Rob Parker.
Rob Parker.
Yeah.
Rob Parker was there, and he was gonna do a spot, and I'm like, "Why is everybody making a big deal about it?" I don't even. He's just a guy doing stand up, and it turns out it's a guy that like if you know sports and you watch sports shit, he's a guy,
Yeah, he's a Tom Brady hater and a LeBron hater.
Right.
He's made a living out of it.
nice guy, but
Yeah.
and honestly, it was his first time doing stand up, and he
That was his 1st
wasn't,
time?
wasn't bad,
Fuck, that sucks.
and he did the right thing. He talked about his job.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then I like that.
Yeah.
So he knows himself.
Yeah. Also, he's 100. I think he's 100.
He's 58, so
Oh, okay.
He does look a little agey.
AG.
Super nice
Ooh,
guy.
That's
though.
the
Why did
most
that
insulting
seem?
thing.
Yeah, that seemed a
Yeah,
little.
he looked a little
Dude, if
agey.
somebody say that to me, you're a little agey.
Yeah, you're a little agey.
Me. I got actually this from. We're wrapping up. We were at 50 minutes, but
Oh, all
I
right.
got fucking dissed by Rogan's security guy in Austin.
Oh,
I got,
really?
Who are you? Who the fuck are you? I got
Where were you
that.
playing
What'd
in
you
Austin?
say?
We're doing. I said, fuck you. No.
Nice.
I
Dude.
threw his vape in the trash.
He went like this. Haley.
Yeah, exactly. She fucking spider webs down.
I was like poles.
Yeah.
And then she just roller skates in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
He goes like this. Okay, real quick. Okay, I don't have to go in there, but do you have a vape?
Yeah.
Do you have
No,
a
I
vape?
got this, honey. Do you have a vape? Do you happen to have a vape on you? Thank you. Bye. Let's go.
So did you get past
Man.
him? Did you?
No, because what happened is I was on the 10 o'clock show at that club, and Rogan did the 8.
Oh, so he went up to the green
And
room.
so he was still. I was just gonna. It was like 10:30, and I'm like, I'm gonna go to the green room, and I was like, hey, and the guy was like, hey, what's? And little Dino Rogan's still in the green room with the people, or
okay.
whatever. And the guy was like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm just going to the green room. He said, who are you? And I was like, oh, I'm a comic. He said, okay. And I'm like, yeah, I'm on the next show. And he's like, what do you mean? What show? He don't even
Oh,
know-
this guy doesn't know
He has
about-
no idea what's happening. He's just
Hey
like,
man,
it was-
you are a fucking comedian, security guy. Know how it works.
I was like, I'm just gonna go to
Rogan,
the green room.
Fire that moron.
he
Go
was
ahead.
just like, nope, I don't even know. And like,
Oh, I
and it
hate
had,
that.
someone had to be like,
He
oh
did
no,
it right.
there's a show.
You did it right with that, with the owner.
Yeah, someone had to be
Yeah.
like, oh, there's a show that's happening after.
Yeah,
this.
just 'cause
And I was
you-
like,
you don't
oh,
have
and
to
he
be
was
an
cool. We were
asshole.
like, we were like cool, but it was definitely like he had. It was weird that like we were so not on the same page. Like he didn't even know he was at a comedy club. He was just like unaware, which is like, hey, he was
I
probably
think
just
he
like,
got hired. He was an outside security company.
I think that's what it
He
was.
got
of
hired.
like,
Sorry, I take it back.
I bet it was like Rogan be like, don't let anyone in here.
Right.
And so
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm a comic. He's like, okay.
Yeah, he didn't understand. it.
So it was just, and we ended up
You
being
did it
cool.
right.
Yeah.
We ended up being like, oh, my bad. You cool. He was like, my bad. I was like, yeah, cool. I just didn't know that Rogan was still in there. I was like,
Was he-
oh,
was
had
he
I
big?
known.
Was he a big guy?
Yeah, big enough.
I love that you just had the courage to walk up. I'm going in here, man.
Because the green room, I'm like, I didn't think he was still there. I was like, I'm going to the next show. I'm going to go to the green room and kick it.
Oh,
And they said, no, you're not. And I said, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna just.
And then he's over the series. Hi, Joe.
Yeah.
I'm Will.
We drank a little bit of Rogan's whiskey that night, by the way. He's like $10,000 whiskey that was in there. He left it in there.
Oh, really?
I drank a little bit of it.
What's it called?
Couldn't tell you.
Sounds
Wait,
awesome.
it's his company?
No, I don't even know.
Or
It was
just like what
so one
you
of the
have.
comics was like, dude, Rogan's whiskey is still. You want to try a little bit? They don't care. And I'm like, okay.
10 G's for a bottle.
I mean, it was probably like 7-8 grand, and we had a little
That's
bit
so
of it.
cool.
wow.
Yeah. But
Oh,
if
nice
anyone
some of
asks, we didn't do that
Why is that a thing?
because I don't think they wanted us to. I didn't initiate it, but I definitely
David,
drank
do
some.
not cut this part.
Yeah.
out. Got emails?
Yeah, but we're almost at like an hour though. So
And that's why we
So you
got to
wanna
jump
take-
over to Patreon.
All right, let's go to Patreon.
Because he just revealed something. And times that by 10 is what we do over there. So subscribe to that.
nice,
Subscribe,
nice.
baby.
Real quick dates though before we dip. Do you want to actually promote the Anchorage thing? I don't even know. Where,
Yeah, Anchorage, Alaska. It's a place called Coots.
How do you spell that?
Koots. Anchorage, Alaska on the 13th.
Cool.
2 shows on the 13th, Anchorage, Alaska at Coots. If you're there, you're listening, come on out. Have a good time.
It's going to be so cool. man.
Cool.
Fresh air.
And then I guess Atlanta will already be done. So then I guess San Jose.
Yeah.
All of us will be there September 2nd through the 4th, and then Brent and Jay will be in Batavia,
If you're-
Illinois.
When does this app come out? Monday. So if you're in LA, Brent and I will be performing, and we have a very limited guest list, so hit us up. We'll be performing
Very
at
limited.
Soho House, the little beach house in Malibu.
Very hard to get into.
So hit us up. I think we're allowed 10 people.
Well, we're carpooling with the Jenners, I think, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so.
But Caitlin's not driving because that bitch already killed somebody on that road.
Yeah, by the way, that joke didn't go over well at dinner.
Sorry.
Yeah, so dates are all in the description, and go to fucking go buy tickets.
Yeah, please.
Okay. See you over at Patreon.
Bye bye.
We are friends, digging each other.